Good YouTube. It's your boy Activism, aka Cal, here with another video on the channel. And I'ma just keep this brief. Today we're reacting to Death Battle. Now I know last time I reacted to Death Battle, it was some bullshit because they made Miles Morales lose to Deku, Izuku Midoriya, and a lot of niggas was like, "Nah, don't discredit Deku. Nah, you're overestimating Miles." No, I'm not. That nigga could pull black holes. Holes, not holes. He could pull black holes too, but black holes. Nigga boxes with Thanos. Like, bro. You don't know nothing about Miles Morales, so don't talk to a Spider-Man fan and tell him he's wrong when you're referring to fucking Izuku Dick Midoriya. Nigga, like, fuck out of there. But, anywho, today we're reacting to Hulk versus Godzilla. I ain't even about to say nothing about Godzilla. I ain't about to say nothing about Hulk. But if Hulk could beat Broly, or vice versa, then he could beat Godzilla.
The Hulk versus Godzilla.
No way Godzilla wins. I really gotta see the stats.
Against the king of the monsters. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And even though I don't know a lot about Hulk, I know enough about Hulk to know if these niggas leaving out some shit. Just gonna let that be known.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
The Hulk is the personification of the... Hold up. Damn. The Hulk is the personification of the enemy which lurks under the surface of us all. We have to control that enemy within ourselves, or we can't control the conduct of the world. Bill Bixby. I know this nigga in death battles ain't make his own quote as if and put that shit at the start as if that shit was tough.
What is the Hulk? Is he man? Is he monster? Or is he both?
He's a mean green smashing machine, the angry son of the Gamma Bomb.
A weapon designed by the greatest gamma scientist of all, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner.
But just before it went off, Bruce had to be a hero and save some dumb schmuck who was hanging around the test site. Damn it, Rick.
That day,
How do you just... And the thing I don't get is how do you just accidentally hang around a fucking gamma radiation test site? You know, like, that just doesn't make sense. Who just casually chills in the middle of the fucking desert?
Banner died.
And became the Incredible Hulk. A pissed off giant who must be really glad Bruce wears the purple stretch fit.
Standing 8 feet tall and stronger than 10 million men, the Hulk emerges when Banner's anger flares.
Don't make him angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
But it's even more complex than that. Banner suffers from dissociative identity disorder, with many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
Like Joe Fixit, the original Grey Hulk. He's a cunning gangster and the only Hulk who's got that drip.
The Devil Hulk is a violent, overprotective personality that Banner unintentionally manifested as a result of his father's abuse.
Holy shit! Somebody actually drew this?
But the Hulk everyone knows, the big guy, is known as Savage Hulk. It seems he also developed from parental abuse, hence his childlike personality. Though I'd argue he's more clever than you'd expect.
The angrier he is, the stronger he gets, with no limit.
Except for one, Bruce Banner. See, Banner's relationship with the Hulk is complicated.
Oh, they hate each other.
Mostly. Occasionally, they can come to an understanding. The alter best representing this would be the Professor Hulk, a balanced blend of Banner's brain and the Hulk's brawn.
They better not. All I know is that they better not use Professor Hulk against fucking Godzilla. If they do that shit, I don't even want to hear that death battle and tripping allegations, because everyone knows Professor Hulk, at least this one in the movie, is the weakest.
Nerd you'll ever
One
meet.
of the weakest.
But what about when Bruce takes a step back? If he isn't trying to restrain the Hulk, what do you get?
The Green Scar.
The World Breaker!
Without Bruce's temperament, the Hulk's power and fury surges, mixing Savage's rising strength with the personality and cunning of a warlord. The Green Scar is no mere superhero. He's a king and a conqueror.
Hulk is strong enough to lift 150 billion tons of rock, jump from New Mexico to Florida in a single bound.
150 billion tons of rock. They better not lowball my nigga like that, because he could definitely lift more than that. Yeah, that's like one of his earlier feats in comics. He definitely got a heavier Way lower than that though.
and shake all the dimensions connected by the crossroads at once. He was pinned down by the spear of Proxima Midnight, which holds the weight of a star, and was fine. And when we say world breaker, we mean it. While sparring with Red She-Hulk, the two of them shattered a whole
Mind you, they say he held the weight of a star, which is far more than just 150 tons. So keep that in mind.
whole planet.
At one point, he was bound in chains forged from
And
the
even
essence
stronger
of the
than that,
first
by the way.
firmament, the manifestation of the first universe, which could bind eternity itself. Not even Galactus was capable of saving eternity alone, and the Hulk just broke it by himself.
Maybe Thor should rethink calling himself the strongest Avenger, especially since the Avengers first assembled because none of them could take down Hulk on their own.
Speaking of Thor, the Hulk consistently battles on par with him, even when he held the Odin Force, with which he could command his hammer through infinite distances and match the power of Null, who killed countless Celestials. Even without it, Mjolnir can cross the universe in seconds.
Hulk tore a universe apart with just a clap. Good luck with that, Hammer Man. But the green guy's got way more going on than just brute strength.
As the Hulk's power stems from gamma, he can utilize and absorb it and other radiation in various ways.
Yeah, like regenerating from fatal wounds.
The editing for these videos so tough, I ain't gonna lie.
Wolverine barely slows him down.
And the angrier he gets, the more regenerating cells his body produces.
It gets weirder. Did you know that if he absorbs enough gamma, he can shoot lasers from his eyes?
Wait, so how's this even gonna work for Godzilla? Cause doesn't that nigga, maybe not gamma radiation, but doesn't he just shoot out radiation in general? You know, so like, if that nigga shoots out radiation, wouldn't that just continuously make the Hulk stronger while they're fighting?
And read people's minds? Oh, also, he can see ghosts and give him a good old-fashioned Hulk smash.
Hulk can break through the boundaries of comic book borders themselves into the empty white between panels, a gutter space beyond time and concept.
What, like how She-Hulk can for some reason break the fourth wall and talk to the reader? Oh, wait, that makes sense now. It's all gamma.
Exactly. In real life, gamma rays are electromagnetic radiations similar to X-rays.
But in Marvel Comics, gamma comes from hell.
On Earth 616, gamma radiation is an electromagnetic frequency that can manifest as either a wave, a particle, or something else. Something that nobody really understands.
Except for Bruce.
That's right. Dr. Banner is a certified genius with 7 PhDs. According to Norman Osborn, he's the 4th smartest person on the planet.
And that's comparing him to big brains like Reed, Doom, and Tony.
Banner built the Her Collider Synchrotron, a machine that can scan the entire multiverse with the speed of a hypermind. He created the Gamma Core, which could rupture space-time between universes. He built an interstellar radio on a deserted planet without any pre-established technology. He wired up Hulk like a starship, piloting him from the mindscape within. He even built an ultimate nullifier. In fact, the original intent of his Gamma Bomb was to be non-lethal, only targeting inorganic material.
But Thunderbolt Ross wanted something with a bit more boom. Hey, can't blame him.
Fearing its ramifications, Banner developed the Gamma Bomb on his own, keeping its design secret. In the process, he tapped into an unknown form of gamma energy that breaks down reality and mutates it beyond actuality. On that fate,
Wait, so what if, like, I know Hulk has his form because he's human, right? But what if he already started off as, like, something strong, like maybe a Hulk lion or some shit? Or like or maybe a Hulk gorilla. And it just like, would that make him like a stronger variation of Hulk, or would he be weaker because he doesn't have the humanity to him?
fateful day, he opened the green door.
You know how we said the bomb killed Bruce? That wasn't some flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back from the below place, the hell beneath hell, the lowest possible dimension of reality.
Okay, he wasn't that bad. Like, my nigga Bruce Banner was not that bad of a person for him to be underneath hell. That doesn't even make sense.
It's trippy, but whenever Hulk dies, he goes there. Then a green door opens and he goes back to where he was before. Easy as that. It doesn't matter if he's been atomized, sliced up into jars, or digested by werewolves. If he goes through the door, he's back, ready to rumble. The green door did get locked into a red door, but he's easily broken through it multiple times.
KP.
Not a problem.
It turns out
Yeah.
My shit is asking if I should update to Windows 11.
Yeah, update your shit.
Alright. Okay, I'm about to leave the party, but I'm gonna join right back because I gotta unplug my LAN cable from my PS5. But
Yeah, just let me know when you're done with it.
alright.
Or just join back when you're done. I ain't tripping.
I'm gonna join back.
Alright.
Alright.
That third form of Gamma, this anomaly from the bedrock of hell, spawns from none other than the one below all. The dark side of the one above all.
Oh, that's fire as fuck.
It has a Hulk, and it wants Bruce to bring about the end of all things. But Hulk just said, nah.
So, what is the Hulk? An uncontrollable monster? A prison for a tortured soul? A super weapon for Armageddon?
Don't overthink it, Wiz. Hulk is Hulk, and Hulk's the strongest one there is.
I believe it. Now, how's Godzilla gonna somehow beat this? Godzilla is the son of the atomic bomb. He is a nightmare created out of the darkness of the human soul. He is the sacred beast of the apocalypse. See, I see how they got like the comparison because they were both born from an explosion, but with nuclear radiation in a way.
The year was 1946. The press gathered at Bikini Atoll to witness the power of the nuclear bomb. But many leagues beneath their feet, something ancient
Why the fuck would people want to gather around a gigantic bomb exploding? That sounds horrible.
stirred.
Godzilla, the king of the monsters. He was pretty pissed off over the worst wake-up ever, so he swam to Japan for one hell of a crash out.
Japan was still recovering from the war, so seeing this mutilated radioactive monster towering high like a mushroom cloud wasn't just frightening, it seemed...
Where the fuck did this nigga come from,
the
though?
bomb was just the beginning. Man had
Like,
sparked the
what was
end of
underwater
time.
that made him do that?
Complete with googly eyes. And the most epic roar ever.
Over the years, there have been many iterations of the beast.
Between movies, TV, comics, and cartoons, there's at least 27 different Godzillas stomping around, not including Manila, the Scrappy Doo of kaiju. Sorry, that's insulting to Scrappy Doo.
Despite the variety, Godzilla is somewhat consistent, so we'll examine his entire history, focusing on the larger releases. In most iterations, Godzilla is a rare theropod that went dormant for millions of years before nuclear bombs mutated it into a gargantuan radioactive monster.
Right.
Standing 160.
This should say this nigga's the president of the United States in Looney Tunes? Why the fuck is Godzilla the president of the USA?
Mutated it into a gargantuan radioactive monster.
Standing 165 feet tall, at minimum, Goji smashes through skyscrapers with ease. He's so casual about bullets and rockets, they might as well be gnats. And the bombs did so much more than just pump up his size. He's got atomic breath.
A concentrated beam or spray of radioactive heat. With an
Okay,
estimated
show
range
us his
of
better
1100
stats,
miles,
though.
It can exceed 500,000 degrees Celsius, almost 90 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
But depending on how much radiation he's absorbed, or, life energy from a giant pterodactyl, he can do way more with it.
His red spiral ray is a supercharged version that doubles in heat and power, and spins.
Or he can blast it out of his back and fly. Well, he could always do that, I guess. Look at him go.
With enough energy built up, Godzilla can blast a nuclear pulse out of his whole body, creating a massive wave of atomic destruction.
His breathing laser can even break through dimensions, like when he found himself face to face with a giant mech piloted by Hatsune Miku.
There's also
What the? Why the fuck is this nigga just everywhere? Adaptive evolution, amphibious nature, energy absorption and conversion, flight, sort of, magnetism, nuclear pulse, phased array radar, rapid regeneration, reality, and casualty manipulation. Okay, so they got similar shit going on. Laser eyes, molecular beam, spiral heat ray, tail beam, vapor breath. Okay.
what number of era exclusive powers? Shin Godzilla can fire rays from his tail.
And Hanna-Barbera Godzilla can fire rays from his eyes. Pew, pew.
Effectively a living nuclear reactor, Shin possesses a natural phased array radar that can detect and attack threats.
Well, I gotta see how strong his, like,
Earth, who grew
I really feel like I need to see how strong his strongest beam is. Because if these niggas don't show his strongest beam, and like, because personally speaking, I fuck with Godzilla too. I don't want for Hulk not even my favorite character. I feel like Hulk about to win this shit. If he loses this, this probably some bullshit. But I feel like they don't really show his strongest feats and they just bullshit.
Grew over 1,000 feet tall across 2,000 years, could make a barrier only penetrable by kaiju that can bypass physics.
And don't forget, Big G can ball with the best of them. After Charles Barkley got him his own pair of Nikes, Godzilla got busy.
You know, it's kind of hard to emphasize just how impressively terrifying Godzilla can be when you're bringing up this sort of thing.
Oh yeah? Why don't you find a better spokesperson for Dr. Pepper? Fine, let's talk about when his presence boiled the entire Arctic Ocean, or how he picked up and threw Biolante, which weighed 200,000 tons, or when he no-sold not one, not two, but 3 meteors.
Including the Permian period extinction event that happened about 200 million years ago.
Then he went to hell, fought some fucked up versions of God and Satan, and atomic breath at Space Godzilla so hard that he blew up the whole planet. That's scary enough for you? God, I want a Dr. Pepper.
With such awesome might, he's battled the most dangerous of foes, like King Ghidorah and Gigan. In Godzilla vs. Megalon, Gigan flew from the M. Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds, and that nebula is 30,000 light years away.
But sadly, OG Goji got done in by the cruelest weapon ever.
The Oxygen Destroyer. Developed in secret by Dr. Serizawa, this weapon could suffocate and liquefy molecules. The ramifications of such a weapon were so detrimental, Serizawa took the secrets of its design to his early grave.
He got lucky. It doesn't matter what you throw at Godzilla. He never really dies. You can blow
True.
up his head, explode him from the inside,
Same
or
with Hulk,
push him
though.
in a black hole. Then he'll come back.
Or evolve into an even more powerful form. Godzilla's always possessed heightened adaptation, but many iterations clearly showcase instantaneous evolution.
And super forms. He's gone full shonen and powered up a few times. So much so, he almost kicked off a nuclear winter just by existing.
Even the Oxygen Destroyer could not permanently end the first Godzilla. His ghost possessed a robot, his bones summoned another Godzilla, and he rose as an undead revenant hell-bent on destroying Japan.
Okay, why Japan? Couldn't he pick on some other country?
He's stomped around the Americas a few times, but it just isn't the same. Godzilla is intrinsically linked with Japan, a symbol of both their devastation and resilience. A reminder of the threat of nuclear war and what awaits those who peer too deeply into the unknown. But also, Japan's in Godzilla's perceived territory. To him, a stomping through Osaka is just another patrol.
He's not always so bad, though. He can be super protective, defending other monsters, his own kid.
I'm zoning out. My fault. Annihilating Earth with Space Godzilla consistently matches Gigan speed. Destroys universes via singular points. Survive multiple black holes. Tank the planet-busting meteor in Final Wars. After defeating every kaiju on the planet, defeated Destroyer-Roya. Gigan, God, Demon, Kaiser. Yeah, okay. Hawk victim. This is still a Hulk victim. I ain't gonna lie.
And sometimes even people. I'd say there's 2 types of Godzillas. The monster of nature's wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
Well, there is a third type, but to understand that, we should first answer a question. How does Godzilla walk?
On 2 legs, Wiz, obviously.
But according to Square Cube law, those legs should be crushed under his own weight.
Oh god, here we go again.
A creature like Godzilla cannot realistically exist. This proved to be an elusive question for decades, even highlighted in Shin Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point. If Godzilla can't exist in our reality, what if he's from a different one?
What? Like he's an alien from another dimension?
Exactly! What if all kaiju come from a higher plane of existence with no regard for the known laws of physics? This dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype, a trans-temporal conceptual particle.
It's that.
See, even then, like, as a concept, this is cool, but, like, why would you expect something that mutated based off of nuclear radiation to follow normal laws in, like, physics and, like, common shit like that? You feel me? Like, oh, he doesn't get crushed by his own weight. How would that be possible? He mutated, nigga. Mutated. That means he's evolved past the norm. You know? So, like, you can't even use that logic as if that's, like, a viable statement. Now, this thing they got, I'm probably about to watch this anime, low-key. But, like, why would they even bring that point up? He's literally a mutated lizard, my nigga. Mutated. Not meant to, you know? That's like saying the same shit for an elephant. An elephant, how the fuck can't they crush their own weight? It's not because they're from another fucking universe, nigga. I promise you that much. Like, come on.
Red dust that's floating all over the place.
This archetype can enter any timeline to terraform the Earth and all of reality so that kaiju can exist. This theoretically explains why various Godzillas appear in so many universes. They all trace back to one singular point: Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting the wide grin of a demonic Oni, Ultima is vicious. Just walking through Tokyo started 1,000 earthquakes around Japan. Even his own blood is a weapon.
Over 300 feet tall and growing ever
This
more
tough.
as archetype distorts the universe, Ultima's existence implies a far more complex origin for all Godzillas. Godzilla is a test for humanity, a challenge laid out by an eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving or comprehending.
It's kind of like how when we move an object and its shadow changes, we get why that happened. But to someone who exists in only a 2D plane, the shadow looks like it just randomly transformed into something totally different. Crazy to think about. Come a really long way from Big Lizard Smash Building, huh?
This shadow, this wannabe god, desires to play with and destroy every single universe.
And Godzilla is its avatar.
Through Ultima, this entity sees the universe as an interactive.
The singularity cannot be destroyed. It is the nature of space-time, so to speak, that it cannot be destroyed from within space-time. It is like a character in a movie trying to break the screen. The singularity is just a hole given from outside the screen. The characters in the film don't have a
interactable
hard a hand to plug the hole, I think. Well, they was literally just talking about how gamma radiation allows you to break the fourth wall and shit, so this doesn't even matter.
fiction and can control causality. Ultima himself is a singular.
They said gamma radiation allows you to break the fourth wall as a joke, by the way. But I assume, but they also said that the Hulk and She-Hulk did that shit. So.
One of many gateways through which the entity can tamper with reality.
Think of it this way. If something happens that the entity doesn't like, it can just say, that thing.
The individual's teeth penetrated, but it ignores the fact it did not even turn its body around. It simply ignored the fact and nullified reality. That doesn't even make sense.
Didn't actually happen, and presto, it no longer happened.
That's not to say such an event can't happen in the moment of occurrence, but the entity disconnects cause and effect and nullifies events in retrospect without regard for time.
And now my head hurts. TLDR, Ultima tried to bring about a catastrophe that would end the universe in like a week's time. So, a wacky robot and a time-traveling Alexa used a supercomputer and this familiar-looking doohickey,
The orthogonal diagonalizer.
to zap all of Archetype into its final form, cutting off the entity's connection to the universe.
But not killing it. Because while each Godzilla has its differences, one thing remains certain.
Godzilla is immortal, and that makes him the king.
So Godzilla is more of a force of nature. But they talk about like, okay, Godzilla could shoot beams through the multiverse and shit like that. Hulk could clap through the multiverse and shit. I feel like Hulk got this.
Look
genuinely.
at the skulls.
If he ain't out, I'm genuinely
Gaze
surprised as
into
to
their
why.
eyes. Now you are
Get your weak ass
I got
merch
much
off
of
my
this
screen.
game.
possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Godzilla has reached the city. So far, the evacuation is... Wait, look!
Oh, that's hard. Hulk not getting thrown like that by Godzilla. I'm not gonna lie. Like you literally said how much weight this nigga could lift. You telling me he getting thrown by Godzilla like that? That nigga's dope. Hulk is not throwing no cars at that nigga.
All right, Hulk. Time for me to take over. We don't want any trouble. No! Hulk stays!
I bet you, like, bro, the fact that they got Bruce Banner and this nigga, they about to use that as a fucking reason that he loses. I swear to God they is. I know they about to do that shit. They might be like, yeah, Bruce Banner was holding him back. Bro, miss me with that bullshit that battle's genuinely. I'm going to get mad in advance so I can be happy if that's not how it plays out.
You think you're strong? I scar the world! Stay down!
Get your head clean off. Give me a second. Yup.
How does this video capture thing work?
Video capture, you got it, right?
Yeah, I forgot how it works.
FaceTime me real quick. I don't know why this shit ain't switched. God damn. There we go. Why is shit blurry? The fuck? Oh, there we go.
Okay, I already got like a cord on already, but like where the fuck does this bitch go?
So you got a USB port for it, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have a USB. I thought it came with a USB, ain't it? That you plug in the back of the PC.
It just says HDMI output, HDMI input and output.
Yeah, but the USB thing is what you're supposed to connect to the PC. The HDMI is like output and input is how you get it from your PC to your screen.
Hold on, I have a random ass HDMI. Oh wait, this for the web camera.
You got one plugged in already?
What?
The USB shit.
No, I don't even got one plugged in. I swear I did something else. Like I think I just plugged like. So the output would go into what? The PC, right?
The output is that's the one from the console to the PC, and the input is the one from the PC to the capture card.
How did I do this? So I would plug in. So output would go into the PlayStation.
This nigga Wi-Fi ass.
Bro, my shit is not ass, bro. It's you.
It's not me, I promise.
Let me just try this shit. Output to the PC. Never mind, that shit don't even make any sense.
Let me see, bro.
I think you're right.
Let me see what you're doing.
Let me see if this shit like turns on.
Do you not have the USB no more?
I don't remember having the USB one.
Nigga, I'm talking about the fucking part that you connect to the PC. You got the same shit as me, ain't it?
I think I do.
You look like the same, bro. Got a USB that you connected to the back of the PC.
What is it? Is this a USB cord?
Let me see how mine's work.
I mean, I didn't move anything. That's the thing, though. It shouldn't be gone for me.
Shit, maybe you ain't got the same one as me.
Cable management is like gotta be top tier worst shit ever.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to manage my shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Let me look up I know they got like diagrams for this shit.
Do you know
when I
what
bought my
all
shit from
did what
Amazon.
all did that capture card come with? Because you need the USB to connect it to the PC. Connect the USB to the PC, and then you connect the
Is it just a
HDMI.
double USB cord?
Huh?
Is it just a double USB cord?
What the fuck is a WSB cord?
No, double. Like, is it just like 2 USB cords or no?
Yeah, that's what I assume it is. Like a USB that connects to the thing and the PC.
That does make more sense now. Now that I think about it.
And then you probably gotta plug that USB into the blue part of the PC so it connects to it.
I only need this shit if I'm trying to stream though, right?
Yeah, if you're trying to stream the games from your
I really
console.
don't even know why I'm fucking with this shit. I just don't plan on streaming right now anyway.
You could also use it to hear your console audio.
Dude.
Through your, like, so you can hear PC and console audio at the same time.
Let me unplug this camera so niggas don't be watching me while I sleep.
Niggas ain't watching your ass, bro.
Nigga, fuck you.
Nigga, they see your ass sleep on camera, they like, oh my god, bro. Get this nigga off the screen.
Alright, nigga, now you just dick riding, bro. Alright, okay, my shit. Alright, my shit set up. My shit set up.
Open OBS?
Huh?
Open OBS?
OBS, nigga, I'm not streaming, bro.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see if your capture card working.
No, I didn't even plug it in.
Oh, okay. Never mind, man.
I can open that shit here.
Alright, just join the call back then. I'm about to finish this reaction.
Wait, how does that work though? Like, hold on. Should I just if I'm playing on the PlayStation, should I just join back on the PlayStation?
No. You gotta play on PC, ain't it?
Yeah, my shit, Steam and all that shit probably got to update and shit, probably.
Steam does not take long to update.
Alright, I'm finna join back on something.
Alright. Anywho. My bad, I was talking to the bro. I'm about to say, yeah, fuck your little gamma beam. Hulk is not going for that. The light turns. Okay. Maybe Death Battle didn't miss.
Stupid lizard.
Watch, he still be alive. I know. And then they gonna think that's what kills Hulk. It's not what kills Hulk. I promise to God it don't.
I think I understand.
Yo.
Yo. They better not make this nigga Godzilla win. If anything, it would be a never-ending battle. If Hulk don't win, then it would be a never-ending battle.
It's been days
But
since
Hulk
the
not
battle
losing.
began, and the red dust is spreading. Godzilla has grown in size, but we believe we are.
How does it work? Well, smash.
You think Hulk would need that fucking gauntlet?
And rising. That's the odds. chance to nullify the madness behind the monster. 2 + 2 is 5. A right angle is 80 degrees.
This nigga Hulk moving though. The animators went crazy.
Beyond what we can perceive. Like gamma. 1,000 times. 1,000,000. 1,000,000,000,000. I just need one.
Hey, sad day for Godzilla fans, nigga. Sad day for Godzilla fans, nigga. I knew Hulk wasn't gonna lose.
You did it, big guy. You did it.
I knew Hulk wasn't gonna lose, nigga. I said if Hulk don't lose, then it's a stalemate. Or if Hulk don't win, it's a stalemate. I knew the nigga was gonna win since the start. And if a nigga in the comments got something different to say it, bitch. I dare you, pussy ass nigga. Like, bro, I knew some.
Okay,
Watch out.
Baby. What happened?
It's complicated, so let's break this down into 3 categories.
But I ain't gonna lie, it is a little unrealistic how that nigga built that gauntlet within like 10 seconds.
First up, power. Most versions of Godzilla can shrug off black holes and extinction
How
level
long
events,
was that shit?
tag beyond light
This
speed
video
foes
is 25 minutes long.
God.
like Gigan.
I'm at 21
blow up
minutes.
planets.
Dropping a Call of
However,
Duty
the
Black
Hulk
Ops
is
7?
beyond that.
The
might
big
get that
guy
shit.
clapped a universe to bits
that
and
shit's
shook
not-
the infinite
I
dimensions
really
linked
wanna
to the
get that shit, but
crossroads.
low-key-
In a straight fight with a classic Godzilla, 616 Hulk
PS5
smashes
Pro
the
enhanced.
power
I'm
advantage.
telling
But
you.
factoring in Ultima changes
What the fuck
things.
is that?
The entity sees all of space-time and can manipulate its results
You're
at a
lying.
win. No matter how strong the Hulk got, Ultima could potentially negate it.
224
Hulk
frames at
chains made
pre-order.
of the
Yeah, these
first
things are
firmament, which could overwhelm eternity.
An abstract concept of a being not entirely unlike Ultima's
Wait,
entity.
I'm trying to
Even
figure
a
out what the
small
PS5
piece of the
Pro
first
enhanced
firmament
is,
could
though.
break the multiverse. Plus, Hulk kept up with Odin Force Thor, who is
PS5
also
Pro
on a celestial level of power.
So
Telling
the
you.
gap in power becomes nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove
$700?
Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear advantage
fuck?
in power and
Yeah.
stats.
Yeah,
Especially
nah,
when
this
you
is
look at their immortality.
This was practically a never-ending death loop. Even with their healing factors, both
the
could
fuck is the
technically
difference?
kill each other, but then just come right back.
The green door instantly appears when Hulk goes to the
bro.
below
This
place,
shit,
and
no
the
way.
higher dimensional entity could always summon a replacement Godzilla avatar.
Provides
So both Hulk
higher
and Godzilla
enhanced
could not
visuals
stay
and
dead.
higher frame
Unless they
rate,
could somehow prevent
more
what was
internal
happening in those
storage,
other
and improved Wi-Fi
dimensions.
for remote
So
play.
let's examine the
Nigga, y'all
layers
should've
of
been
their
added that with the
multiverses.
regular
Marvel's
PS5,
Cosmos has
bro.
infinite higher dimensions, which themselves are transcended by the
extra
astral plane,
PS5
the
Pro.
superflow, and so on
That's what the
until
PS5
you
wasn't
reach the
expensive
House
enough.
of Ideas,
I did.
the domain of the one above all.
Since the one below all mirrors the one above all, the below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison,
that
the
makes
cosmos of
sense.
Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below. This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power, is out of the entity's reach.
So the real question is, if they both can't die and Ultima's entity can't affect the below place, could Hulk somehow stop the entity before it destroyed the universe?
It all comes down to Gamma and Archetype. Ultima was defeated in the anime by using a trans-temporal superdimension calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the orthogonal diagonalizer, turning Archetype against itself.
Ultima endlessly spews this stuff, so there's plenty to work with. And Hulk can reach into comic book gutter space, so he should be able to reach through a singular point. But that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens he knows someone who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past, is an expert on particles from a greater dimension that mutate reality beyond our understanding.
Who made a device with those particles that breaks space-time, like the Diagonalizer? Who made a supercomputer that scanned the infinite multiverse with the speed of a hypermind, like the Dimension Calculator? Hell, the guy made an interstellar radio out of sticks and stones in a matter of days, and even built an ultimate nullifier. It's like he was made for this.
The Green Door waits for no Hulk, including Banner. Even if Ultima's catastrophe destroyed the universe, the door could deposit Banner in a different universe and he could continue the fight.
He had all the time in the infinite multiverse.
Wow.
There was only one way this could end, and only one person who could make it so.
Hulk
Even
definitely
among
beats me in power,
gods
though.
and monsters, man was the Ultima weapon.
The winner is Bruce Banner.
Come on.
Next time on Death
What's
Battle.
next, bro? This one getting the light. This one getting the light because y'all wasn't bullshitting. Not gonna lie. Soul and Maka versus who?
Subscribe and join as a member.
Ruby. Who the fuck is Ruby? Is that someone from a continuation? Is that from not Soul Reaper? Or is that a completely different? I don't know what the fuck that is. Hey, but thank y'all boys and girls at YouTube for watching. I know y'all probably couldn't see my black ass most of the video, but I don't care because I'm not turning this light on. And yeah, that's it. Peace.